Hi everybody, it's Renee here. Just a little bit of a slow day at work, so I thought I'd try and make a video I've been trying to make for about a month now. It's a review on this puppy right here, the BENCHMADE 51 MORPHO balisong. Really cool knife, guys. Just wanted to show you what it is I did and did not like about it. Now that I've been carrying it around for about a month now. Been giving it some pretty hard use, so... first of all, I guess I should say that I got this from Greg, a gentleman on Blade Forums. Really nice guy to deal with, even when I was being so difficult with the payment. So if you're dealing and have any dealings with him, I'm sure it'll go smoothly. Let me get this puppy out of here. Oh yeah, guys, there she is in all her glory. Really nice jewelling there. Now, compared to what I usually EDC, this is pretty big. I think even at a closed length, it's about a little over 5 inches, 5.10 inches, I believe. So, definitely a lot longer than what I'm used to having in my pocket. But, you know, it's something you'll just have to get used to, I suppose. Now, let's see. Now, opened... when the knife is completely opened, like so, it will measure in at about 9.35 inches. So pretty long, actually. I know the blade itself is 4¼ inches long. On this beautiful, I believe they call it a crown modified spear point. Yeah, it's got a very smooth back, guys. Absolutely excellent for flipping. Not to mention if you got to choke up on the knife like so. Really good for that stuff as well. There you go. You got your little BENCHMADE balisong symbol. And on the other side it should go ahead and inform you that, yes, it is in fact D2 blade steel. Really nice steel. Holds a really nice edge, guys. Now, it will corrode on you. It is not a completely stainless steel knife. This can corrode, so just keep up with its cleaning and oiling, and you should have a blade that lasts you a lifetime, guys. Yeah, that's something else I should say about this company, BENCHMADE. They're going to stand behind their product, you guys. I mean, when you're paying $250, whatever it is you got this for, I mean, not only are you buying a great knife, you're buying an American-made knife with a company that'll stand behind their product. So that is definitely something to consider. I know that some people have a lot of quality control issues on their knives and really bad customer service, which is something you just don't find a problem with BENCHMADE. They will, they want to keep their reputation good in the knife community, and they do a good job of doing so. Let's see what else. Oh, we got the handle length here. The handle length itself is about 5 inches, just about there, I believe a little under that, which is really good because on a butterfly knife, you do want it to extend, or at least I like it to extend a little bit past the palm here. That'll give you more room for manipulation, which is really cool. Let me see if I can get you guys in on this jewelling here. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful jewelling, guys. Here, let me see if I can get you even closer than that. Fuck it. Really nice knife. Now these torque screws are great, guys, because this means you can disassemble the knife yourself, which is really helpful. But I will give you fair warning. There's a lot of pieces to this knife. I'm not too sure what it is. I think it's around 35 pieces, something of the sort. Very small pieces. Very small. Very easy to lose or break. So you can disassemble it, clean it, and oil it like you should be. But it's something you're going to have to be careful with. Look at that. Really badass anodized. This is an anodized, oh yeah, I bet you my voice sounds different there. That's an anodized pocket clip, which is really useful. I thought it would get in the way. I wasn't into the idea of having a pocket clip on a butterfly knife. I thought that was ridiculous till I got one in my hands. I use it every fucking day. Now this is my EDC knife, you know, and it's all because of that pocket clip, really. So really nice, long, sleek looking knife. You can tell here, this is about, I believe, around ½ an inch thick. So that's about the measurement of that. It'll slide into your pocket very easily. In fact, let me see if I can get you guys a shot of that. What? Amateur flips. Boom. Now these are slacks, so this is not usually what I carry my knife in, but yeah, it fits really deep into the pocket, guys. It won't have any problems with it jumbling around, falling out, or anything of the sort. Whoop. And just slides right out when you need it to, man. It's really hard to find anything to complain about when it comes to this knife. I mean, BenchMade really took a look at what the market wanted. Now this is the knife that came out after their famous BenchMade the 42 models. Yeah, definitely a balisong worthy of the BenchMade name. These beautiful blue titanium anodized liners give off this really cool look to it. The way the blue and the purples bounce off the black G10 handles. Yeah, and the G10 so smooth, guys. Not so smooth that that's actually a little problem I have with stainless steel knives and titanium knives, is that they can get a little slippery when you've been flipping hard for a while. G10 is actually a lot better for that. I find it doesn't slip out of my hands, or it doesn't want to jump out of my hands so quickly, which is really nice because I live in South Texas, so it's hot and humid down here. So I've been standing outside practicing for a little bit. Yeah, you're gonna feel the heat. Man, this is a badass knife. You see these spacers down here? These are made out of stainless steel, which is okay by me because you do want a little bit of weight at the end of the balisong there. It will help keep the momentum of the knife when it's spinning in your hands, which is really thoughtful of BenchMade. Now, people say that these aren't the best flippers. I mean, I don't find too much of a problem flipping them. Here, let me see if I can get you guys a shot of these pins here. Yeah, now this particular BenchMade, you can see those pins right there is what these little tang cups, or these little cups will hit right here. Yeah, meaning there need not be any external pins. They'll just knock up against this little butt right here. Get that in focus. Yeah, that little butt, and that's what'll keep your handles from ever touching. And it does such a nice job. I mean, they come really close, guys. I mean, once you're in this grip, I mean that's not going anywhere. Believe me. Ah, yes. How could I forget the latch? The spring latch on this, guys, I'll be honest, this right here is where my money went. Let me see if I can show it to you guys real quick. I love this little table box setup. Alright, so yeah, you'll squeeze it, you'll need to give it a little pressure to go in. Oh, I should point that out, in fact. This is one thing I did find a bit of a problem with. I mean, maybe not so much a problem, but it is something you should expect. I'm not too sure how well you can see it. Okay, there. Yeah, if you can see a little bit of scraping on the edge there. Now, when I go in and out of the locking mechanism, it's going to go ahead and scrape this right there, which will chip off some of the anodizing. I mean, not a massive concern of mine, but you know, it's pretty crappy that using my knife is going to go ahead and just damage it every time, you know what I mean? And I'm sure you could be very anal or something and close it very carefully, but you know, that's just not the way we are with our knives sometimes, guys. Yeah, it's got the BenchMade insignia here on the clip as well. Also made out of titanium. The clip is an anodized titanium as well. I don't know if I had already mentioned that. But yeah, there goes a little BenchMade there. Mine's already a little scratched up, but that's okay. Still a beautiful knife. Let's see, what can I say? What else should I say? Yeah, the weight, I guess, is also a big deal about these knives. A lot of the more experienced flippers that I've read on the internet and forums and whatnot, they'll say they like a bit of a heavier knife to flip, which I could see. I could understand. This thing does have a very particular feel to it. Not very many knives feel like a Benchmade 51 when you're flipping it. Let's see. Since the handles are so thin, it is a sandwich construction, by the way. Since the handles are so thin, people feel like they don't have the greatest of grips on it when it's spinning at a high momentum. I personally don't have a problem with it. Maybe it's because my hands are just not the biggest you've ever seen. I do have a bit of girlish hands. So, I mean, this thing works out fine for me. Yeah, I do find it to be a bit light at 3.30 ounces. Yeah, something of the sort like that. So, not very heavy at all, but I mean, I think with a little bit of getting used to, it really won't be a problem. I mean, unless you're switching from back and forth to from a really heavy balisong back to this one, then it might feel a little funny. But as soon as you get used to this, man, I can do just about any trick I've ever done on any other knife without too much of a problem. And the pocket clip does not get in the way like I thought it would. That was a real concern of mine. But yeah, man, I mean, adjustable pins here. And yeah, and I had lost one of these because they tell you to put Loctite. That's definitely something you want to think about. But I called Benchmade up and they send me out an entirely new set at no charge and really quickly. So, I mean, like I said, it's just a company that's going to go ahead and stand behind their product all the way. You know, they don't want people telling other people about how much they don't like these knives. And you know what? It's not going to happen because everybody who gets one of these things in their hands fucking loves them. And it's really easy to see why. If you're thinking about getting into a little bit more of the higher end balisongs, guys, I know it's a lot of money. But I mean, the quality is there. And you're getting it from a company who's gonna back up their knives, you know? So it's definitely something to think about. I certainly recommend it. A whole lot of pros, very few cons. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, just go ahead and leave them in the comment section below, guys. The Benchmade 51. For those of us that know.